How is it going, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining me for another review. Watching the Game 2 of the Islanders and Tampa Bay Lightning series. Not really cheering for either team, but enjoying the game. Pretty feisty so far. Not really cheering for either team, just having a good time. Currently, it's intermission, so I figured, hey, why not review another Spirit? Yeah, been into cocktail making lately. Did my first rum review a week or two back, and I figured review a mezcal today. Pretty cool stuff. Big fan of mezcal in the last half year or so, about a year. Been liking it. Mezcal is like the granddaddy of tequila. It's typically made in Oaxaca region of Mexico, whereas tequila is usually made in Jalisco. At least those are the provinces, the states where people most associate mezcal and tequila is Oaxaca and Jalisco. They can be made in other regions, but mainly it's there. Today we're looking at a Oaxacan mezcal from Coke El Mezcal Artesanal. Pretty cool stuff. I've had some of it already, as you can tell. I love mezcal as a sipper. I sip it these days if I want something smoky or want something smoky in a cocktail. I use mezcal instead of scotch, as I just love the flavor of agave especially. Yeah, this is their Espadín Joven mezcal, coming in at 94 proof, 47% alcohol by volume. Took a few notes on it. It is made in or agaves from Rio de Ejutla, San Baltazar and Guaylavila, Oaxaca, and it's Tahona ground copper pot distilled Espadín agave. The mezcaleros are Lucio Bautista and Pedro Hernandez. So pretty cool. I made myself a cocktail with this guy just now, a mezcal margarita. Really good stuff. I used half an ounce of agave syrup or agave nectar, half an ounce of Pierre Ferrand's dry curacao, then 1 part lime, or 1 ounce lime, 1 ounce Camarena tequila silver, and then 1 ounce of this guy. Shook it up with a bunch of fine ice, and it's absolutely delicious. And a great representation of mezcal in a margarita or cocktail in general. Yeah, really good stuff. Just well balanced. All the flavors balanced so well together. But yeah, there we go. Let's get this one poured, shall we? Gonna put this guy in my little Short Path Distillery snifter here. Couple ounces. As you can see, it's pretty much a crystal clear liquid. There are a little bit of particles in there, but not a whole lot. Yeah, pretty much just crystal clear white color. There might be a little bit of a yellow gleam to it. But yeah, really cool. Tons of alcohol legs on this guy, as you would expect. From what I know of mezcal, I might be wrong, but I believe mezcal is proofed up and then to what they want the strength to be, and then not proofed down at all or whatever. Like most spirits are distilled up to like 90% and then proofed down to 40 usually with water or whatever. I believe with mezcal it's just proofed up, so all that extra flavor stays in there. There's no dilution with water. So pretty cool stuff. At least that's what I come to believe. I've come to believe it because, well, my Spanish isn't that good. So I try to make the best of what I can, you know. But yeah, that's just what I've learned so far. Yeah. So let's give this one a sniff. Yeah. Very smoky. Not the smokiest mezcal I've had. There's a fair amount of fruitiness to it. Some sort of nuttiness. Almost like a walnut, I want to say. Some citrus fruit. Maybe a hint of, yeah, coconut in there. Yeah, smells awesome. So let's give it a taste. Yeah, delicious stuff. Really good. The flavor just lingers so long. It's strong, definitely strong. It's not the most smoothest spirit you'll have. It does have a slight harsh alcohol burn to it, but for 47%, not as bad as you'd think, you know. Flavor-wise, again, earthy, smoky kind of flavors. You're getting the slight vegetal, almost like a slight green mango kind of thing, like a underripe mango, something like that. Orange peel. I'm getting hints of, yeah, coconut, this earthy, nutty thing as well. I want to say walnut. I might be wrong, but that's what my mind's associating with it. Just a really, really unique spirit, and one of the most labor-intensive spirits out there. I mean, from digging up, well, first waiting between 8 and 35 years per agave plant to fully mature, depending on the variety. I believe Espadín is closer from like 5 to 10 years, or maybe 5 to 8. I don't know exactly. But there's some varieties that take up to 35 years, you know? So that plus hunting them down, often grown wild, you know, cutting them down, just cleaning them up, digging the pits by hand, crushing them, all that stuff. I mean, it's just a very labor-intensive process, and hence the price. I often say, oh yeah, I've found this great tequila for under $60, and people are like, $60 is a lot of money. I'm like, I wouldn't make it for that. Definitely not. I mean, it's crazy what those guys do out there in Mexico. I mean, just such attention to detail, just such expertise in their productivity. It's great. Lots of passion goes into this, making mezcals and whatnot, even tequilas, stuff like that, raicillas, bacanoras, what's the other, sotols, though I don't think sotol is agave. It's something else called, I forget the name of it, but it's very similar. But yeah, I'm rambling. What would I use this in if I wasn't just sipping it straight, which I love doing? I love having a little glass of mezcal before bed. Just soothes you, you know, takes the stress away from the day, calms the nerves, and just lets you doze off, you know. It's great. Love mezcal. I would use this in, again, margaritas. Like here, absolutely delicious. But like a Paloma, really good in a Paloma, and old fashioned, anywhere where you're using Scotch whiskey, make a mezcal version of it by subbing it, the Scotch for mezcal, any sort of peaty, smoky, liquid spirit you can sub for mezcal. Yeah, there's one more I made a while back. It was absolutely delicious. Oh yeah, the Mai Tai. Sub out the white rum for some mezcal. You got a Tia Mia. Pretty cool stuff. Really good. So there we go. Gonna wrap it up. I don't rate spirits, really. I don't see a point in it. Do I recommend it? 100%, especially for the price. It's a great espadine. One of the better espadines I've had. I really, really like this brand, especially. Yeah, and you can just taste the love they put into the spirits. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know of any other spirits you would like me to review. Probably gonna be doing some beers as well in the next upcoming months. Once I get more beers in. I don't usually order beer anymore, but I'll try to get some, maybe some lambics, some cool sours. Maybe if I find some neat stouts or IPAs and stuff, I'll give those reviews. Or maybe go back to the classics, you know, Belgian triples, Belgian like quadruples, what really got me into beer in the first place. Those are delicious, you know, so I'll have to try and get my hands on some of the quads and trips, you know. So yeah, there we go. Enough rambling. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. And until the next time, cheers.